Darling, you send me, I know you.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Aoife, it's nice to meet you. So today I have a super exciting video. As you can see by the title, we are going to be doing the YouTube made me buy it tag. So if anyone knows, I watch YouTube all the time. I'm constantly watching other YouTubers, constantly looking at new makeup that they bought, and I am very, I wouldn't use the word gullible, but like I'm very like, if you tell me to get something, like I will want to get that, and I need that in my life. So it's kind of a big selection I have here, and I try to like narrow it down a bit just because everything I see on YouTube I want to get. So I tried to narrow it down a bit, and I have kind of like a few products of each kind of thing, like 2 foundations, 2 setting sprays, kind of like that. So without further ado, we're going to jump right into this. I have a lot of palettes just because I feel like with like a foundation or something, I'll kind of like go in and buy it myself to see if it's good, but with palettes and stuff that are more expensive, I will look online and look at the recommendations and stuff. So if there's a lot of recommendations about one palette, I will get it. So yeah, so I have a lot of palettes, but I think I'm going to leave them to the end and just kind of talk about it and stuff. I'm not going to be doing the prices or anything like that. Some of these products like everyone's raved about, so I'm just going to be telling you like why I felt the need to get this product. And so yeah, we're just going to jump right in. So we're first going to jump right into setting sprays. So the first one is no joke, like everyone has heard of this. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. So I bought not just one, but I bought 2 of them. So I bought the little travel size one while I was on holidays, so I couldn't buy the big one. But then I used up all that, it's almost gone, and then I decided I needed to get the bigger one. So like, does this even do anything? I'm not sure. Is it just water in a thing? Probably. But I feel like it refreshes my face really nice, and it like moisturizes without like, some primers I feel like I'm very sensitive to, but this one is very nice for my skin because I do have very sensitive skin, so it is really nice. I do find this really good. So if anyone hasn't bought this, I would, even if you just bought the little one, like I think everyone should try this at some point in their life. I already have 2 primers here in the collection that YouTube made me buy, but another one that I was gonna include was the other Smashbox one, like the little gel one. I bought them on the same day. Like I need to buy 2 Smashbox primers on the exact same day? Like no, like it was literally just because YouTube made me buy them. So the next primer that I have here is Baby Skin, and this is the Cool Rose one, just because I forget who it was, but you know how like, is it the green bluey kind of tube one is the most popular one? But I was watching someone's video and they said that this one was way better than the blue one, so of course I had to get this one. I don't actually have the blue one, but yeah. I have barely used any of this just because it's so pink. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it is really pink, and it kind of smells weird. So it is literally so full, like I barely use it. But it is a good primer, and it does do what it says. Like it does, like, you know, hide your pores and stuff, whatever. So the next product I'm going to moving on is 2 foundations. So my first foundation that YouTube made me buy is the Born This Way Too Faced foundation. Everyone and their mother has been using this, and I just felt like I needed a new foundation even though I didn't, and I felt like this one I had to buy. And I bought it online, so I obviously like can't get my shades right. So yeah, I bought this in light beige, but I don't think it's the right shade, so I have to like mix foundations in it, or else I have to be like really tanned. The next foundation is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation concealer, and I got this in the shade Creamy Vanilla. This is more my shade. I used it today, and I feel like everyone in like I feel like everyone in Australia has been using this. Like every single YouTuber in Australia uses this product, so I needed it. So yeah, I bought it. This is one of my newest purchases, so I got this, and it is very good. Yeah, it does have high coverage. Yeah, it was worth it. The next product, I didn't put this in foundations, but this is the Cover FX Custom Cover Drops, and I got this in the shade N10. So it's lighter. So today was the first time I used it, and it is extremely watery. Like, it drips everywhere. like, you have to be so careful with it. Like, it's kind of a messy product to use, and I didn't think that like it would be messy. Like, you know, if you bought like a loose glitter, like, you know what's gonna be messy. Well, I thought this would be like a thicker, less watery consistency, so I didn't think it would be messy, and I got it all over my pants and my top. So that was, but I'm not gonna say that that made me like feel like it wasn't worth it, because it definitely is worth it. Like, it is a really nice product, and it does help out in situations where your skin is like, your foundation is like too dark or too light. So it was a good purchase, but it's extremely expensive for what it is. So the next product I'm going to be moving on is to concealer. So I have one of these. It's the Tarte Shape Tape. YouTube made me buy it, and I never bought it, I never tried it before, and YouTube made me get 2 shades. It was all YouTube, it wasn't me. So as you can see here, I got a lighter one and a darker one. The lighter one is fair and the darker one is light neutral. These are really expensive, and it was like kind of a risk to buy two expensive products, like the exact same, before. I've never even tried it before, but they were really worth it. This is like the best concealer ever. I know some people hate it and think it's too cakey or too thick, but I love it. I absolutely love it, especially under the eyes. Sometimes I find it does go cakey around like my chin or my nose or something, but under the eyes it's perfect. Likewise with another product was mascara. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex, and YouTube made me buy another one, but this one is the waterproof one. I decided, because it was expensive also, that I couldn't buy a full size of waterproof, because I just wanted it under my bottom lashes. So I just bought a like a tiny little mini size, but still I bought 2 of the same products. I find it was worth it though. Like, it was definitely worth it. The next product is for brows, and this is the Goof Proof Brow Pencil by Benefit. I absolutely adore this. It's quick, it's easy, it's an everyday kind of, in my opinion, it's everyday kind of brow stuff. Like, it's handy to travel with. You have a spoolie on one end, you have the products on the other end. Like, it's just everything that you want for quick brows. And I got this in the shade 4, in the number 4 or whatever. That was definitely worth it, and I bought that just because I've seen so many people rave about it, and like, you know, Benefit are like supposed to be like the best brow stuff, and I only tried one product, but it makes me want to buy like the whole range. So the next is also eyebrows, and this is the NYX Tame and Frame. So this was like my first little eyebrow pot of like eyebrow product, and I bought this because the Anastasia Beverly Hills is expensive, and this was like the top dupe. Like, everyone who said, oh yeah, the Anastasia is great, but if you want a dupe for cheaper that's exactly like it, get this. So I searched everywhere for this product, and I ended up getting it online. I got it in the shade Brunette, and I have been using it ever since. Some people say that it dries up, that whatever, but I feel like it does dry up, yes, but if you spray some, like any kind of thing, like even if you spray the Photo Finish primer on your brush and go in and like get some product on the lid, like it works perfectly, and it's so creamy and everything. That's what I use today on my brows, and like it just makes the biggest difference. Like, it's a really nice product. Like, it's a really nice product, and it is so like cheap. Like, it's crazy. So the next products are setting sprays. So you can all guess it. It is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This was one of like my first ever YouTube made me buy it purchases. Like, I feel like I bought this years ago, and I still haven't ran out. It's probably gone off, but it still works perfectly fine. And I absolutely love this, and I don't think I could ever buy another setting spray. I really want to buy the new versions of these, and like, you know, like the hydrating ones or whatever, and they have primers now or something, but I feel like I could never use another brand of setting spray other than Urban Decay because it's just so good. The next setting spray, but it's kind of like a 4-in-1. It says, this is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea one. It says it's a 4-in-1 setting mist, but I use this as a primer, or I'll use it to like wet my beauty blender or something. I don't use it as a setting spray. I also use this product, and it's really good for like if you want to like touch up your makeup, if you've been wearing makeup for a while, and if you spritz this on your face and kind of put your beauty blender like on your skin, if your skin's going a little bit cakey, and it completely fixes it, and it looks amazing on your skin. So that product was really, like, I loved it. We're almost there. I've been talking for 12 minutes and I've been doing it fast. The next product is a highlighter, and this is Anastasia Beverly Hills in, I can never say that word, Mineski, like I can never pronounce it, like it's just a really weird bunch of letters, but everyone has heard about this. I bought it in like a few days ago, it came in the post, and it's absolutely beautiful. I kind of feel like it's a tiny bit too dark for my skin. Like I can't put it on too much. Like it looks fine here, but like in the shadows it kind of looks a little bit too dark. The next product is bronzer, and this is the Hoola Benefit. I only bought the baby one. I'm not really sure why I only bought the baby one, but I absolutely love this. This is like my everyday, my go-to. Have I used a contour palette since? Nope. It's literally, this is my number one. It's the best ever. The next product is setting powder, and this is the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. So this is the little pot, and it goes like under your eyes. I really want to get the other one that everyone buys, but I just bought this one, and it is really good. Some people say they don't like it, some people love it. It's their holy grail, but I love it. I think it's definitely worth the money, even though it's like tiny. But it is just for like under your eyes, but I use it like on my T-zone and stuff. So now we're on to palettes. So I do have a lot of palettes, so I think I'm gonna start off with like not eyeshadow palettes. So the first palette is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and this is in Gleam. So I have bought this ages ago, and it literally looks like it's brand new because I use it all the time, and it just, there's so much product in here. It was so worth it. I bought this when the time when like everyone used this palette. Like no one ever used highlighter if it wasn't in this palette, but I feel like highlighters have really stepped up their game now, and people like are using different types of highlighters and like drugstore highlighters and stuff. But I bought this palette when literally everyone used this palette and no one ever used anything different, and people would like mix them to get different colors and stuff, and like mix this one and this one, or like if darker people, like if you wanted a darker highlight, this one. But like it's crazy, like it was just so worth the money, and I love it, and it's beautiful. And I normally would mix these two, or I would just go for this one alone. I literally never ever touch these two colors right here, so it's literally gonna last me forever. So the next palette is a contour palette, and this is the Shade and Light contour palette by Kat Von D. I bought this because everyone uses it. I only ever use this shade in here, and to be honest I barely use it now that I got my Hoola, because Hoola is just so quick and easy, and it blends way better. Even though they're like similar shades, like this one and the Hoola, I still always use the Hoola. Like this kind of was a waste of money, but it's nice to have, and it's nice to experience it. So the next palettes are Morphe ones, and you can probably already guess which ones they are. So it is the first one is the Dare to Create palette. I bought that, I literally remember the day I bought this. Okay, so James Charles is obviously the something to do with this, like co-ambassador or something, I have no idea, but his video came out for it and he used this palette, and exactly like as soon as I clicked out that video I bought it. like it was only his recommendation, and he obviously has like a biased view because he's like the co-ambassador for it, but I literally didn't even look at anyone else. I literally just went straight and bought it. But Morphe palettes are like so cheap, and they have so much product in it. They will last forever. Like you could never ever run out of a Morphe palette, so it was really worth its money. Even though if I'm going for a palette, I wouldn't reach for this one as much. I'd kind of reach for the Morphe palette or something, or like, you know, other ones. But it is really nice to have and to experience. The next palette is the Jaclyn Hill palette. So this is one of my all-time favorite palettes. It is super big, super colourful, super creative. I absolutely love it. It was definitely worth my money. I would live in the desert for 10 days to get that palette back. Like, it's just so nice. So the next two palettes are the Soft Glam palette and the Soft Glam palette and the Modern Renaissance palette. I bought this one as soon as it came out, and I bought this one a while after it came out, but like everyone, like YouTube made me buy this. Like I needed it in my life, and because this one was so good, I also had to buy this one. But I remember seeing videos of this one and I was like, oh, I need it, like I need it right now. So I just bought it straight away. But these palettes are amazing, like if you want to do like an everyday look, or you could even do like, there are shades here, like you can get like every type of look from this palette. Like I know people sometimes call it boring and they're like, oh, you can't do anything from it, but like the colors in here are actually really good, and they can bring you from daytime to nighttime, like every single look. Like this is underestimated so much. And then this look in here, it is beautiful. Like there's no explanation. Like everyone, like who doesn't have that palette? Like 2018. So the next palettes are when I first started watching YouTube, and they're like really, you know, old palettes and stuff. And this is the Urban Decay Naked 3 and Urban Decay Smoky. This was the first palette that I ever bought. I was obsessed with it. Like, oh, it was so nice. Like I loved everything about it. I loved the new like metal tin, and I loved how it had a clip. This is like the one palette where I've kind of made a dent in it. Like you can see here, it's kind of touching, you know, the bottom of it. But like this palette was like, oh, like I had so much love for this palette. Like it was, you know how you like always have the love for like your first palette that you bought with your own money when you love makeup. Like this is what I feel like. I feel like I have a connection with this palette. I never ever use it, but I don't think I'd ever get rid of it just because of that. And then the next palette is the Naked Smoky. I feel like I like dark looks, but I feel like I rarely do them. Like I need something bright on the like inner corner, so I never ever really go for this. But Urban Decay, like the palettes, like they just bring back so many memories, so I could never get rid of this, and YouTube definitely made me buy this, like 100%. So that's all the products I have for you today that YouTube made me buy. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I love like thinking about this and like talking about products and stuff like this. Like these are one of my favorite videos to do. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon with a brand new video.